Hey, YouTube world. I'm in the house, me, Gabriel Flores, aka Maybe Lee, here again, once again, for another awesome, cool, exciting talk show that I've put together for you guys, and of course for myself to hopefully just have something to do when it boils down to it, something to watch if you're bored, if you need some entertainment, blah, blah, blah. That's all I'm trying to do here is keep busy, present something that's close, that comes close to something that's worthy of being able to be watched on YouTube. But, this is the best I can do. I put together these topics relating to my life, and I've done additional research along with that. And each show, I present everything that I've gathered. And stay tuned. Come in here in the coming days. Stick along with me because there's going to be a finale, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be exciting, and it's going to be everything that you guys had wished it would be. So stick around. I'll give you once it gets closer, I'll give you a timeline of the finale, because it's not just one episode. It's going to last a couple episodes. So it's really the pinnacle of this talk show. Hopefully it lives up to what it's meant to be. So today, my favorite TV shows encompass lax criteria that's required for being my favorite TV show. It's just a roundabout way of saying, basically, it doesn't take a lot to entertain me. And the way I see it, it just takes just a little spark to really grasp my attention. So usually it's just a spark, and to be available is really the only criteria that I'm seeing when it comes to TV shows, because the way I see it, anything that somebody puts up for me seems to be entertaining, because I found out, watching stuff that I don't like, or that I thought I didn't like, and I just get that spark and it happens to be on, I like it. And it happens a lot, so it's, the criteria that I have is pretty basic, I found. And, whether it's because of the whether it's whatever the TV show or whatever power that's emitting, whatever it is, that's how it is for me. And so my favorite TV shows, they just basically, that's how they came about. Is just that I didn't really target the stuff that I watch, my favorite TV shows. I just happened to stumble upon them, and but I didn't go out there and hunt for these TV shows that I watch. But I have a few TV shows, several TV shows that I really like to watch, that I watch every time they're on and stuff like that. But for example, I just happened to one night be flipping through the channels, and I stumbled across Dancing with the Stars. And there, it was a really cool song on to one of their dances that they were doing. It was like a live band that they brought in. They brought in a live band. And if you guys haven't seen Dancing with the Stars, basically they take B-list and C-list stars who are still famous, but haven't had a platform to emit their celebrity from, get a chance on Dancing with the Stars to use their celebrity. And so they pair them up with a professional dancer, and they each week they put together a routine and perform and get rated and all that stuff. And sometimes they have live bands with their segments with their dance routines. And this particular time they did, and it just grasped my attention. That was just a spark that grasped my attention on there. And then I just everything else from there was cool. I like it's cool watching the dances, watching the commentary, them judge it, the reactions, getting to see the winner and stuff like that. And so that's just an example, and that applies really for anything. I want to try to keep that mentality for everything that anybody does. I don't want to have a negative attitude like that TV show sucks. I don't like older TV shows. And although, generally that may be true, like, I don't have any old TV shows on my favorite TV shows list. So I don't really like them. But I want to try to have an overall attitude that anybody who puts effort into something is, in my book, it's going to be a win. And so that's another aspect to it, to whether TV shows and movies have a power to like pull you in and have their own power of its own. But also for me, from personal experience, and from having my pieces of works negatively commented on, that I don't like to have a negative attitude towards people's works, and try to find the closest to negative is like constructive criticism, like maybe black and white TV shows is like, I don't know, it's just hard for me to get the detail of the, because I like the set or something, I don't know. But I don't want to try to be, I don't like being too negative when it comes to anybody's work, even though these TV shows, we don't know who the producers are, the directors, or who funded it or anything. We see the actors, but they're only the face of it. When I put together something, I do everything. I do the production, I do the research, I do the commentary, I do everything. And so I don't like seeing negative comments, because if you're able to put something together, then it's gonna be good, is my view on it. If somebody can get something together, anything, it's gonna be good. You just have to, but it falls back on that thing where you need to have a spark, and it has to be available and stuff. So I think those two things are really required for my favorite TV shows. It may or may not make a lot of sense, but I'm pretty much, even now that I have my favorite TV shows, the list that I have now, it's not like, in the future I'm only going to watch these types of shows, because my favorite TV shows have to have dancing and music at the same time, and this, and this, and this. But, in the future, man, like when Dancing with the Stars came back on, I jumped right back on again and started watching it again. So I'll remain a fan for as long as it's on. And if they go away, then they go away, and I'll just find something else, because anything is a potential favorite TV show for me. That's just my view of it overall. I just like clicking on the TV and letting it grab me and pull me in. The only types of shows that I'll do work on are the news, where I'll actually get out a pencil and paper and research some of the stuff that they're saying. But like a movie or a TV show, I'll let the TV show do the work and pulling in my attention and implanting the ideas in my head. And one TV show that I've been watching for years is Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I just recently stumbled upon his full portfolio of episodes, all of his seasons. I was able to find all of them, and I was ecstatic about it, because I watched him way back when he first came out, and then I saw that all of his new stuff. Dog the Bounty Hunter, if you guys don't know, he's a person out in Hawaii. He's a guy out in Hawaii. He was convicted of murder. I don't know the exact thing behind it, which, I don't look at it as a red flag, because he's rehabilitated, and he himself said that it was a big mistake, and he is remorseful and stuff from it, and he was released. The prison system out there agreed with him that he was remorseful and stuff. So that's why I forgave him for it, for that, is because he openly stated that. And so, but that's a unique thing about him. He was charged for murder, but he turned into a bounty hunter now. He helps people. He helps people who just got out of jail. He helps bail them out if they need help with bail money. They'll bail them out, but if they try fleeing from the court system after that, they have to hunt them down. The bounty hunter hunts him down, and it gets pretty exciting. Sometimes he ends up in like Denver, Colorado, or Phoenix, Arizona, but he's stationed out of Hawaii, and that's a TV show that I just started watching again. It's really cool. You can find it by going to the Play Store, Google Play, and searching it. Tubi, the app that I found it on. It's Tubi, free movies and TV shows. Tubi TV. It's a good app. It's rated 4.3 out of 5 stars, 10 million downloads, teen rated, which means minimal blood. So this application blocks out super gory stuff. You're not going to have super gory stuff on there. So that's a good thing if you have kids or you don't like stuff like that, too violent of stuff. There's violence in there, but there's minimal blood. So they're not going to show too much of the gory stuff, but they do have violent stuff on there. And so this is a good application for you guys to Google Play. The Play Store says this is a good application for you guys to find your favorite TV shows on, because of those things I just stated. They're a competitor. They don't like Netflix. Tubi TV doesn't like Netflix. They, I don't know. They're just against. One of their things is some things in this life. Some of the best things in this life are for free, and this application is free HD movies and TVs. So that's their whole platform, and they hate Netflix. They add new stuff every Friday. You can stream their stuff from the internet or from the application. You just type in, if you go to the internet, you type in their name, and boom, you can stream right there. Or you can just download the application to your phone, to your Android device. They have thousands and thousands of different stuff for you guys to watch on there. And that's called Tubi TV. Some other things. They have a really good documentary section. It's a big section. They have a lot of documentaries. If you're into documentaries, it's good for documentaries. And then, of course, Dog the Bounty Hunter's on there, which is, they have all of the seasons of Dog the Bounty Hunter. And they are good for romance category of movies. Romance. They're going to be good for... they have some good action ones on there, like I just watched The One, which is a movie. It's not a TV show, but it's a movie. It's pretty good. So if you guys are looking for some favorite TV shows and or movies, Google, says that's a good one. Tubi TV. They think it's good. It's in the top 5% of all the competitors out there. Tubi TV is in the top 5%. So, and there's a lot of competitors to Tubi TV. There's a lot of other cats out there who provide free movies and free TV shows. If you just go to your Play Store, and you'll see, you type in Tubi TV into the search engine, and you'll see that there's a lot of competitors, but Google thinks that Tubi's a little bit better by stating that they are in the top 5% of all of the competitors as far as user experience and a bunch of other categories. You guys can read the comments too in the story and see. Usually when I get an app, I'll read the comments, read a couple comments, or I'll look at the rating, look at the pictures. They got pictures on there if you want to see what it looks like. That way you can make an informed decision. But really, you know, it's just an application that's delivering your favorite TV show. So, but the cool feature, like I mentioned about this application, is that the TV shows you're going to get aren't going to contain a lot of blood. They're going to contain minimal blood. And that's what so that's all this application really is it's just a platform to deliver these TV shows and stuff like that. So that's going to wrap everything up, guys. Thanks for checking in. Go check out Tubi TV. See if you can find some new TV shows. See you later.